Aloha, good morning. This is Johan Ben Ardi, and today we are going to talk about the 8 things that you can do right now that will give you the mindset of a winner. Doesn't matter what business, industry, service, what it is that you're doing. Regular job, in sales, your own business, athlete, whatever it is that you're doing. Today is going to be a brief training, but it's going to be absolutely power packed. So today I'm wearing my shirt, Springboks. This weekend, coming weekend, the South African rugby Springboks Sevens are playing in the World Cup of Sevens rugby, and they are one of the favorites to win. And what sets them apart is the continuous just grind, professionalism, practicing, and the way the coach has developed a group of people so that when some of the stars are not there, others can fill in. And yes, there's immense talent, but there's also a lot of hard work that goes in there, you know. Good morning from beautiful Kauai. I'm Johan Ben Ardi, and we help entrepreneurs find opportunities. We help you to outsource your busy work through our virtual assistant services. And of course, we offer coaching and products, branding and marketing yourself, and free coaching such as this morning. I start off first thing of the day, and that's really not one of the 8 things, but I get up, I wash my face, I brush my teeth. You just feel better when your teeth is clean and your mouth is clean, right? It seems like a simple thing, but I dare you to try it. Then, as my coffee is going and my tea for the morning, I meditate. And I meditate for 10 minutes, and I highly recommend headspace. I really like the style and the flow, and it's guided meditation. And so after I do my 10-minute, I journal. I write in my journal mornings and evenings. I love this journal from John Lee Dumas, the Freedom Journal. Set my goals for the day. At the end of the day, I can review what was good, what was not good, what can I do to change. I set my action plan for the day, my goals for the day, and I can write my thoughts down. Jim Rohn, this is the one thing that in my whole arsenal of things that I do was the thing that took me the longest to get to was to regularly journal. And I think it's a big key to success. Then, for me, I read my Bible and I pray. And I pray to my Father in heaven to guide me, to watch over me, give me the right words to say, and to help change other people's lives, because when I do that, then I make money and my life changes. Then I work out, and I do a hard workout, 30 minutes to 40 minutes of a real hard workout. It's important, motion, it causes emotion, but it's also good for, we have so much stress in our lives and we have so much sedentary stuff now that we do, that it's so important to get good workout in. And I like to start off my day, it fires up my metabolism, and off we go. The 4th thing that I do, the 5th thing that I do is I have a great breakfast after a shower. Protein and fat, coconut oil, butter, avocado, eggs. If you're vegan, I still recommend high-fat breakfast. Your brain just functions better when you feed it fat and good fats. Then I do my affirmations, and I actually recorded my affirmations, and I listen to it, and I say it with it as I'm doing it. I love it. It's awesome. And then every day I listen and I read. So as I'm driving in the mornings, I listen to something uplifting, powerful. Right now, I'm in the 4th version of The Secret. I think it's the 4th time I'm listening to the book. And of course, I read a little bit every day. And as you can tell, at this point in time, I have not been on social media. I haven't checked emails. I haven't done anything. I have set up my day. So now my day is starting, and I'm starting my day with what I'm doing right now, doing my Facebook Live. and then I go into the rest of my day. Now, through all of it, it's very important to motivate yourself, especially if you have bad days. So what I do is in my journal, I have a lot of quotes. I also, in my affirmations, I have a separate section of quotes to motivate me when things are not going great. And how do you motivate yourself when things are not going great? So let me read you guys just a few of my favorite quotes. Michael Jordan, you must expect great things of yourself before you can do them. How powerful is that? Um, and then dealing with some failure and some hard things in life. Jim Rohn said, "Successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better." And Dale Carnegie, "Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success." And that is like, oh, dang, I don't want that, you know. But as Marcus Aurelius, famous Stoic Roman emperor, said, "Embrace the suck. You'll be better off for it." And when I had a lot of disappointment over the weekend, I reminded myself of what Marcus Aurelius said. And Bruce Lee, hard work will always outperform and outshine just sheer talent. You got to work hard. Bruce Lee said the successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. Winston Churchill, whether you liked him or not, success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Powerful, powerful. And this comes from people, that I'm sure they had struggles with their mindset, they had hard times, but they did continue to do what they need to do and be positive. And I'm going to finish with a quote from Earl Nightingale. "We become what we think about most of the time. And that is the strangest secret." Take care. Aloha. And thank
You can find more great branding, marketing, and prospecting tips just like these over at johanvanardi.com. And remember to pick up a free copy of his daily 4-step Aloha Laptop Lifestyle Cheat Sheet. We'll see you over there.